time in 12 months to stand in this House and advocate for carers and the abolition of the means test. And seeing as most of what we say seems to fall on deaf ears, I'm disappointed, Minister, not with respect to yourself, but that we don't have the Senior Minister here to deal with this. There are over 500,000 carers in this country. A fifth of the population are carers in some capacity. So I'm going to read into the record, Las Ceann, what it means to be a carer. And this is the mother of 5 children, 3 of whom have intellectual and physical needs. 3 of them have a chromosome disorder, T1421, which is rare. All 3 have very complex medical needs, intellectual disability and physical disability. All 3 are full-time wheelchair users, and medical issues include brain abnormalities, failing respiratory system, chronic inoperable cardiac conditions, swallow issues. 2 are full-time peg-fed, liver and kidney issues and osteoporosis. All 3 have full insurance, full health insurance with no exemptions due to disabilities, as they have had cover since birth. 1 also has a metabolic disorder and requires a specialised blended diet. Despite all the issues the 3 children have stacked against them, they are very happy young adults and live life the best they can. And I'm going to skip what would have been a very lengthy email to what this lady says at the bottom, at the end of her email. I am at a stage of frustration and I'm worn out. The failure of the health system is a joke. I am a carer, a nurse, a physio, a dietitian, speech and language therapist, an advocate. I perform minor surgery at home when feeding tubes dislodge. I train nurses and carers in manual handling, food safety, and then I'm their mother. I have to do the fun things, attend meetings, attend sports games, games that include going swimming, lessons, etc., just like every other parent. And I must now apply to the courts to be allowed to administer for my adult children who, due to their physical and intellectual needs, lack capacity. And this process is mind-boggling in itself. I'm tired. I don't think anybody could discount what that mother is saying. She's a mother first, and the carer comes second. And it's as my colleagues have already pointed out, she's a mother by choice and a carer by necessity. She saves this state, she has 5 children, Minister, she saves the state €1 million a year to keep those children out of residential care. It's as much as that. That's just one carer. So we're not talking millions, Minister, we're talking billions. And most carers that I speak to and deal with in my constituency believe that the means test is a punishment on top of everything else that they have to deal with. And I feel the very same. I've seen a 74-year-old wife look after her paraplegic husband for the last 3 years who didn't get carer's allowance simply because of the means test. And she looked after, despite much advice that she got not to take her husband home, that she wouldn't be able for it. Her husband passed away recently, and let me tell you, she bore his physical disability with honour in the 3 years that she took care of him, and physically went down in her own capacity. There are 500,000 carers, as I said, Minister. I'd ask you to look after them in the budget. It's the very least we can do for the service they do this country.
Thank you. I call now